I fold my hand. I concede Russ is not going to be one of the 8 greatest players in the history of the sport. But guess what? I'm not certain that between Westbrook and KD, Westbrook is the lesser player. I'm not certain of this.
LeBron had many years when he had to do it all in Cleveland. He never averaged a triple-double. Michael Jordan had many years in Chicago when he had to do it all before Pippen emerged. He didn't average a triple-double. Magic had Kareem where he could toss it in for post-entry assists, but he didn't average a triple-double. But I'm amazed people are belittling. That's the hatred for Russ.
Russell Westbrook.
What's good, y'all? Life lessons, and we got Russell Westbrook. As you see the strengths on the screen, his is a laundry list. The most notable ones is, I mean, it goes without saying, I'm pretty sure at this point, if you know Russell Westbrook, the athleticism and his ability to finish, those pretty much open up his whole game and a floodgates of opportunity for him. And the same goes for 2K. Now, if you watch the Allen Iverson one, I feel like these just build up on each other. He's faster, has the same acceleration. I wouldn't say the same vertical, but he has the strength, which adds a whole nother dimension that I'll get into later in the video. Another thing you should see is his finishing ability is upper echelon. I shouldn't say upper echelon, it is elite. Layup at a 98, dunk at a 97, and you've heard my rants about a high free throw attribute at a 97. And if you like to get in the post, he does have a reliable fadeaway. You can get some opportunities there when you get a smaller guard on him. The weaknesses, again, not a whole lot here. His low post defense, I feel like that one's a given considering he's a point guard. But three-point shooting, not the strongest three-point shooter, but you break these out, keep them honest. If you're wide open, these are opportunities you can still utilize. But again, as you saw the laundry list before, there's no reason to really deviate from that game plan, especially when he has a multitude of strengths. So number 1, Russell Westbrook is the menacing Brody. You gotta let the Brody run free. Now, if you keep his attributes in mind, don't waste any time with the crossover. I usually just give a hezzo and go straight. That's because with his strength, that opens up a whole nother dimension that he's able to just bully through defenders, especially if they're weaker than him, which most point guards are. Acceleration, strength, speed with the ball. Once he gets ahead of steam, it's a wrap. Chicken Caesar or Buffalo Ranch, you could have whatever, because there's no stopping that man when he gets ahead of steam. Number 2 is get jiggy with the Euro. I like to use the Euro, especially with him, because as I said, I'm a pretty north and south guy with Russell Westbrook. But you break out the Euro to throw off their timing. If they're trying to block your shot, they got happy feet at the rim. This will increase his chances of getting to the line, because as I said before, that 97 foul attribute will definitely come into effect when you break out the Euro, throw off their timing, and understand that you got a few moves in the bag. How to get these buckets, the go-to moves. And this one is the mid-range jump shot. As I said, I'm a north and south guy with Russell Westbrook. So with that being said, people are going to prepare for his head of steam, get some opportunities, get some space, and all you got to do is pull up and hit the mid-range jump shot. I make this mistake all the time as I hold turbo and then he gets into this step back motion. What you want is just to get a straight mid-range right off the dribble. So right before you shoot, you take your hand off of the turbo. He'll get in the motion of off dribble mid-range jump shot. And this jump shot is cash money. As you see in these clips, the best strategy, I'm about to drop a major gem right here, is when you get the ball behind the half court line. Say you're playing on the 2K view, I'm assuming most of you do. What you can do is call for a pick before you even cross half court. You'll get a pick at just about 35-40 feet away from the rim. Time it, run in position with the screen man, and you're really getting the head of steam to get to the rim and do some damage with Westbrook. Whether you want to use the midi, whether you want to finish at the rim, get to the foul line, you're going to be a problem. But that's all I got for y'all. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe and hit the notifications. But with all that being said, I'll catch y'all in the future.